Hello everyone, and welcome to Lights, Camera, Akron. Coming up, we recently sat in on an open forum that President Wilson held on campus about the changes to the U.S. immigration policy.
Plus, we got an inside look at a student organization on campus that provides support for international students.
And we asked students about how it feels to be back and ready to take on a new semester.
All this and more coming up on Lights, Camera, Akron.
Hello everyone, my name is Brooke McKivergan here with my co-host Matt Barnhart, and welcome back to a new semester of Lights, Camera, Akron.
So it's been really great getting back this semester and talking about the new immigration things, but you went down to Columbus. What did you learn down there?
Yeah, so I'm interning at 10 TV in Columbus, and I actually got to go to a meeting where I saw the mayor of Columbus sign an executive order that made Columbus a safe sanctuary city.
What's a safe sanctuary city?
From what I got from it, it's where illegal immigrants are allowed to live in Columbus legally, and police won't seek them out and go into investigation with them unless they're charged for something else. So you can work there illegally, you're safe. The mayor said to the cameras, we want you to know that you are safe here. If you don't have a home, Columbus is your home.
That's
so I thought that was really awesome.
That's amazing. And President Wilson recently held an open forum on changes to U.S. immigration policy, and our Maddie Watkins has the story.
Hi, I'm Maddie Watkins from Lights, Camera, Akron, and I'm here at the Student Union Theater where President Wilson is about to cover the new immigration policy.
So we're here today to talk about U.S. immigration law. Fortunately, to my left, Professor Knowles is an experienced practitioner and a true expert. So I would like to thank all of you for coming today. The idea is it's going to be very informational. We'll allow time for questions. We do not want this to be a political debate, talking about policy or whatnot, but we appreciate the interest. One of the things that I thought that I had over the course of this weekend was, one, I needed to issue a statement to all of you and our international community about our support of international students and diversity and inclusion. But it's very interesting. If I look at my own background, and I will disclose that anything that relates to immigration impacts the Wilson household directly. My wife, if you don't know, she is a Japanese citizen, and we have been married for 26 years, and so she actually has a green card. Folks have asked us, why isn't she an American citizen? Well, if she were to, she loves the country, like I think all of us in this room do. But if she were to become a U.S. citizen, then she effectively gives up her Japanese citizenship and some of her heritage as well. And so we have, over the past 3 decades, as we have gone back and forth between Japan and the United States and traveled around the world, we have had our own dose of lengthy conversations with immigration officials at airports. And I'll just put it that way. So it doesn't matter what administration it has been, immigration policy changes. I believe it was last Friday we had an order that was issued that reflected on 7 different countries. That was made a little clearer the following Monday when there was a follow-up letter that was issued that related to refugees, and it also related to citizens of 7 different countries: Iran, Iraq, Sudan, Syria, Libya, Somalia, and Yemen. As you may or may not have heard, some of our students have actually been directly impacted by the executive order that was issued a week ago. So we have 2 students of Iranian descent who are in Iran, and both of them went home over the holiday break to spend some time with family and to reconnect. And they needed to apply for permission to re-enter the United States at the U.S. Embassy in Iran. I think both of them became a little concerned when that approval did not come immediately back, and then it became clear on Friday why that approval didn't come back when the executive order was issued. We do have a 3rd student that we're trying to determine. He's also stuck outside of the United States. We're trying to determine whether or not the executive order relates to him not being able to make it back for classes. So we may have 3 students who have been impacted by that, but we're unsure at this point in time. I've asked Congressman Ryan's office to look into that as well. So that's a little bit in terms of where we are. As I mentioned to you, we'll be in close communication with our congressional leaders and with our local leaders as well. We also are looking, if you haven't heard, I know many of you have because you've been involved in some of my meetings, we're excited to actually expand our global footprint. We're really excited about that. And I've been in a couple of meetings where folks are like, in this environment, can you expand globally? Absolutely. Because I truly do believe that we can learn from one another across cultures, across boundaries. That any divides that we have, we can bring those together. And I actually look at this opportunity as we're all talking about international and we're talking about immigration as a time to educate, a time to grow, and a time of hope. So I hope that all of you will join us as we look to roll out this International Center here in the next several months, as I'm very excited about that. But I want to emphasize to all of you, so that you hear it directly from me, that the university is committed to supporting all members of the university community. And when I say all, I mean all. So without hesitation, we commit to extending our support to all international students, staff, and faculty. In fact, I believe personally, and I know that the university community does as well, that we appreciate the unique contributions that our international community bring to the University of Akron family. I believe that our international community positively impacts each one of us, and I appreciate each one of you who's a member of our university community for being here at the University of Akron. Please know that you have a home here. Please know that I'm here for you, and I always will be. At the same time, I want you to know that we support the concepts of safety and privacy. And so I understand when people are afraid by that unrest and that commotion that we see in the world, when you talk about wars and rumors of war, that safety and that privacy that's out there, those are important principles as well. And so as I've stated several times, here at the University of Akron, we value inclusion, diversity, mutual respect, equal opportunity, intellectual liberty, free speech, privacy, and also safety.
Just in the short amount of time, President Wilson has reassured the students of his ability to move the university in a positive direction. This has been Maddie Watkins for Lights, Camera, Akron.
So this is a great story, but the thing is that we still have several students stuck over in foreign territory.
I think it's 3, but President Matthew Wilson wants us to know that we're safe here and we have confidential counseling that the university offers. So I think that's really awesome that he held that meeting to let the students know that we are safe. Speaking of the new immigration policies, our Brissa Bradfield recently sat down with the International Student Support Group to discuss how they're providing support to international students on UA's campus.
Like, what's your guys' jobs inside the organization?
Okay, I'm the founder and the president, but we don't want to let everybody become American.
Yeah,
So
you want them to be themselves, kind of.
Right, like be yourself, but also feel easier to be yourself.
Yeah.
But also
Just make them comfortable.
right, but make them comfortable. So it's kind of mutual understanding. I understand more about American, but I wish American could understand more of us. And we understand more of us as well. Build a strong cultural identity. And also another part of our activities, process group. That's more like a support group, real support group. So it's not we educating each other. It's more about just sharing experiences.
Okay.
So it's a safe space for people to talk about their feeling, to open up all those experiences that make your life a little difficult. So I wish that people can have a space
Gotcha.
to share with each other.
Like openly and
Yeah,
okay.
right.
So what do you do in the organization?
So I am just a committee member. I help Shuyan and the rest of the committee members with some of the activities in the organization. And the reason why I was so interested in being part of this is because I was volunteering to become a global peer student, where I would be helping new international students with their orientation, getting them settled in, helping them find their way around campus. And we used to have meetings with the international office where they would help us to say, if you are an international student, this is what you are afraid of. So you need a person who will help you with A, B, C. And some of these things fall at the back of your head because you just think,
You don't think that, yeah.
Yeah, and Shuyan came in during one of our meetings and pitched this idea to us that said, let's try to be something more than just that day, that person who helps an international student during that day. Let's help them during the entire process. And it resonated with me because as an international student who had just arrived a couple of months before in the United States.
It's gotta be scary.
It's scary.
Yeah.
And the thing is, most organizations on campus, they do really well in terms of specific initiatives, but they all cater towards one need. Some will say, we're gonna help you professionally, by mentoring you or helping you network with business leaders in the community. But no one ever really says, how about we help you with other things
Yeah,
beyond,
like how are you
beyond the
feeling?
classroom? Yeah, how are you feeling? Are you able to communicate well with your American peers?
Are you making friends? Or do you help
the
making
loneliness,
friends?
who helps you with that? And I think for us, that's been the biggest part of our movement, saying that this is what we'd like you to do. How else can we help you during your stay in this country?
Neat. And I know you guys have a dinner coming up. Can you guys tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, it is on the February 12th. So
12th,
basically next Sunday. So we're trying to put a lot of performance and food together and expecting people wear their traditional clothes coming to kind of celebrate our culture. We're doing that.
And is there more people going to come other than the people that have just been coming to the small groups?
We have had interest from other people outside of the university who want to be part of this because
they don't have that at their university.
It's never happened before, so we're
Wow, you
really
guys are like
excited
the
about it.
founders. That's so neat to say, though. You know, cool.
This has been Brissa Bradfield with Lights, Camera, Akron.
Brissa did such a great job on that package, and I think it's so awesome that an international student was able to come here and feel comfortable enough to start up her own organization and be submersed in the American culture while keeping her own culture at the same time.
It's really great that the international students were actually able to develop this and find that support through each other.
Right, I think that's awesome.
Well, we're going to take our first commercial break. After the break, we will catch up with our man on the street, Cortez Grayson.
Welcome back to Lights, Camera, Akron. With the new semester underway, our very own Cortez Grayson recently asked students how it felt to be back on campus.
Let's check in with Cortez and see what the people had to say.
What's up, everybody? Cortez Grayson here at the University of Akron Student Union, your man on the street, and we're going to be talking to college students about life on campus. What is your major?
I'm majoring in communications, media studies.
I'm actually studying accounting and finance.
Economics.
Athletic trainer.
I'm a communications major, media studies.
Why'd you choose that?
Because I want to get more involved in the radio and TV. I'm actually thinking about joining ZTV and WZIP.
Yeah, you should. It's amazing. I love it. I've been here for the last 4 years, and it's a great experience. You know, you learn hands-on activities, and it's just a lot of fun. What year are you in college?
This is actually my last semester here. I'm 3.5 years.
I'm actually a junior. I'm a sophomore this year.
So you're a fan of President Wilson?
President Wilson, yes, I'm a big fan of President Wilson.
What do you like the most about him?
Well, I like that he's involved and he's always involved on campus. I've seen him a lot around campus doing a lot of stuff. And I like that he's also interested, he wants the best for all the students on campus also. He wants everyone to succeed, and also, that's basically what I know.
Is there anything else you do in your spare time besides working in college life?
Yeah, I dance. I study ballet and modern.
Mostly the only thing I do is work at McDonald's and read books.
Do a lot of working out, running, that type of stuff.
So do you have any goals or expectations for this semester?
Yeah, I'm actually looking for an apartment. I'm graduating in May, so that's my goal, is to find an apartment and to just get ready to graduate.
Nice. And so what's your major?
My major is Management Information Systems in the College of Business.
Why'd you choose that major?
So I was exploring majors in the College of Business, and I was kind of interested in IT stuff. So I was talking with Smuckers, and I started off in there, and they offered me an internship. So I decided to continue with it, and I worked there the past 2 semesters.
Congratulations, man. I'm very proud of you. Keep it up. And do you do anything outside of working and college life?
Yeah, I do a lot of intramural sports. I'm an RA on campus, so I've been doing that for 3 years. Just involved in Omicron Delta Kappa, which is a leadership organization on campus. So I'm just involved in a lot of things.
You're very popular, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Awesome. This has been Cortez Grayson. Lights, camera, Akron. Back to you guys in the studio.
So, what were you thinking about doing, and when are you graduating?
I'll be graduating in August, and hopefully after August, I'll become a reporter. So right now I'm just working on my demo reel and getting that perfected so that I can start sending it out. What about you?
That's awesome. I think I'm also done in August, as long as all my credit hours stay on check. And then for me, I'm gonna go couch surf on my buddy's couch in California for a little while and try and get some grip work and do some things with production.
Hey, if I'm in California, I'll sleep anywhere.
Yeah, pretty much. That's how I feel too. So there have been quite a few things happening on campus in the past few weeks.
So let's throw it over to Maddie Watkins in the newsroom for this week's headlines.
The director of NASA Glenn Research Center, Dr. Janet Cavandi, visited the University of Akron campus on January 26th, hosted by the College of Engineering. Cavandi toured the labs that are conducting research related to NASA interests and met with students from the many different design teams we have here at the university and the current research experiments in biomimicry, engineering, and polymers. The interim dean of the College of Engineering, Dr. Donald Visco, said it was a great opportunity for Cavandi and her staff to visit and learn more about the outstanding engineering students here at the University of Akron. The University of Akron has extended its global reach with Asian schools by having separate cooperative agreements earlier this month with 3 Vietnamese universities. President Matthew Wilson, an associate professor and assistant dean for global engagement in UA's School of Law, traveled to Vietnam to sign letters of understanding with each institution, coming up with a foundation for future shared relationships, which mainly include law, economics, business, and social sciences. Wilson says that each of these potential partnerships offer many advantages, and he hopes that it will eventually lead to Vietnamese students wanting to attend the University of Akron, study abroad opportunities for UA students, international conferences, joint degrees, and online courses. 3 of the University of Akron students were chosen to compete for the 8th annual Halt Prize. The team was one of 300 international teams chosen. The UA members are Ariana Kubela, Kelsey Jones, and Say Valala. Holt Prize Akron campus director, Chanel Jackson, says it isn't every day someone gets the opportunity to change the world, and that opportunity has been given to students at the University of Akron. They will be researching and finalizing their ideas the upcoming months, then will present it in the regional finals in Shanghai on March 3rd and 4th. The team's goal is to restore the rights of those living in the illegal settlements. The goal is to reach 10 million refugees by 2022. Good luck, guys. That'll do it for this week's headlines. Be sure to tune in to Lights, Camera, Akron for updates on news and accomplishments here at the University of Akron. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Maddie.
All right, we're going to take our final commercial break, but when we return, we'll find out about a program here on campus that allows students to run their own restaurant. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back.
For our final story, we're sending it to Jordan Miles, who has all the details about the on-campus bistro.
Hey guys, this is Jordan Miles with Lights, Camera, Akron, and we're here today checking out the Crystal Room Bistro.
My name is Clarence Edmonds. I am the front of the house or dining room instructor. Well, the program is set up where we have actually 3 levels of the culinary. We have what's called Food Prep 1, which is the introductory level for the culinary program, where entry-level students come in and they learn knife skills, measuring, general how to prepare. So they do that. Food safety and sanitation is a class that accompanies that. The second level is called a la carte cooking, and that's where they actually get into the cooking for our lunch program. The advanced students are in our restaurant operations class, which is the capstone of the program. This is where the students are in their final semester. They put together a menu, they cost out the menu, then they sell their evening. The restaurant becomes theirs for the evening.
I started the culinary program with Akron Early College, and it was just, I knew cooking, I loved it because my family taught it to me. It made people happy. We switch around the job, so basically you should be able to function in every part of the kitchen. So restaurant operations, you learn how to be a manager in the kitchen, how to expedite. So you watch the meals go out, you make sure everyone has what they're supposed to have when they order. You learn how to cook on the prep line, so that'd be the prep line. You learn how to bake and have desserts ready. And the biggest thing is the entire program goes over different sections. So then when you go into restaurant operations, you can learn how to put them together and see what other people do.
So which part of the kitchen is your favorite?
Not really a part of the kitchen. I mean, I like baking more than cooking.
Okay, cool.
On one hand,
Awesome,
but
yeah.
my favorite part is the food. When you can get a group of people for that fun.
Awesome.
Alumni that own restaurants here. The Bistro 111 is a student that graduated here from us. We've got a couple of other restaurateurs that have graduated from our program. Oh, there he is. That's Chef Ken.
Can you tell me your favorite part of the kitchen? All right.
No, I only teach. I teach Monday and Thursday.
Okay.
That's all I teach. This is restaurant ops class. So each student, what they do is they have an opportunity. I did the first week, which is today. Next week, one student becomes the manager of the restaurant, so it's their menu. They have to do all the costing to see if it's going to make money for that day or lose money, and then they're in charge of directing all their fellow students. That's what that is. So 3 are working a line. Well, really 3 are working a line. One is going to be like the explanator, and the other 3 are out there serving.
My reward is, Mr. Edmonds, I did it, and that's why I'm here.
This has been Jordan Miles with Lights, Camera, Akron.
Man, that food looked amazing, and I know the bistro is kind of a little bit of a hidden secret.
Right, they want more people to know about it and come check it out, because I think that's so awesome that our campus has that. I don't think very many campuses have that.
They don't.
Well, it looks like that's all the time we have, but don't forget to check us out on our social media pages.
Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at ZTVLCA.
This has been Brooke McKivergan
and Matt Barnhart.
See you next time on Lights, Camera, Akron.
This program was produced by ZTV at the University of Akron. To find out how you can make Emmy-winning media, visit the UA School of Communication online. ZTV. Make media. Make a difference.